Good morning, afternoon, evening, everybody. This is Cam Walsh with Gernot Friche bringing you Classic Team Championship Lotus 79 action here on iRacing. This week it's Road America Week 12, everybody. Season 1, 2014, the final strength of field race of the season, Sunday, 16:30 GMT. As we look at the qualification, Nuno Maria putting it on pole for the last week with a 153.915 over Bill Frazier, Juhorania, Sam Doby in 4th position, Andrea Ventura and Ardo Himaki finishing out the 3rd row. Taro Dahlberg, a new arrival, is put it on the 4th row. As we go look at the field, no Cam Walsh, no Gernot Friche, no Matt Pawelski. In that importance is of no order, as I'm definitely not the most important here. As we are here on grid at Road America, the legendary road course, as Barry West will jump the start. He'll put it as forward as he can. He will have to come in for a stop-and-go penalty as everyone gets away here. It's 77 degrees as Bill Frazier goes off track to the right side as he'll come on track as Taro will have to avoid him going to the center there. No problems there so far as Salvatore Larn will go off track. Salvatore Larn will go off track. He'll punt into another car. He will hit the yellow car of Bas Slub. And here, lap 1, turn 1, just getting into the throttle too early, or just didn't handle the downshift very well. Very unfortunate as Dick Hendel also will spin out coming out of the exit of turn 1 as he will get clipped by that Renault and launched into the air as multiple cars will have contact as somebody, an Arrows car, hit a Williams car as they all pile up back behind there as many cars are involved there, but many more will continue with 33 cars showing up for the final week here on in Season 1 as we will determine many point battles with Gernot Friche already with the championship secure. We will figure out where the midfielders are going to end up as Bill Frazier goes on the inside of Taro, as Sean Wiltshire will tap Mark Fisher. I don't believe they did any damage to the wheels there. Very close racing right off the bat as Barry West will make up a position as Bill Frazier looks to make up a position on the Brabham of Marco Kikia before getting to the other Brabham of Ardo Amaki. As we will look at the replay in slow motion, everything looks A-OK going into turn 1, but there's a cone that flies across, and of course that cone has been launched by Bas Slab and Salvatore Larn's collision as they go wildly off of turn 1. That is a vicious impact as Sean Wiltshire and the Fittipaldi will spin out and get clipped, chucked up into the air. Many cars are getting airborne as somebody there goes over the sand trap like a dune buggy car. As Nuno Maria in the Williams car so far in P1, followed by Juorania here in the early stages with Sam Doby in 3rd and Ardo Ramaki in 4th. Bill Frazier in 5th as Barry West will have to pull off for his stop-and-go penalty. The final race in the Terrell Team UK going not as he planned, but will he have a good recovery drive as John G. Hill in the Ligier will take the inside curbing, clip it coming off of turn 3. He'll put it into the grass. No damage there. He will get back on track, losing many positions. He will also enter recovery drive mode. We'll see where he'll end up as Barry West beginning his climb back up as he'll go on the inside of the Irish racing car of Glenn Evans as they go into turn 1, heading to the that first section. Taro Dahlberg looking to get on the inside of Marco Kikia, but has better thoughts of it. Long race, might as well save it for when it actually matters instead of trying to stick your nose in some place where it could potentially end your race as Jesus Pasilis, Mark Winfield, and John G. Hill all fighting for position. John G. Hill going onto the inside of Mark Winfield in a very gutsy move, opposite of what I just said, as Hill get past Mark Winfield. I would not pass there. That is a very tricky section, especially in these cars, but he manages it. He gets away with a position clean as Mark Winfield trying to counter will end up not taking turn 8 well. That is a very horrible turn in my opinion. I hate that turn because that's always where my rear end kicks out. Maybe it's a shadow car problem as as Mark Fisher also has an off track in the final corner, turn number 14, as they all get underway up the extraordinarily long front stretch here at Road America. Lap 11 out of 24. Mark Fisher, Mark Pickford, and Marcus Meyer 10 through 12. As Pickford looks to go on the outside of the Alfa Romeo, gets pushed outside, but Marcus Meyer taking advantage of that and sliding into the middle as he will now attack the Alfa Romeo. As we will skip a few positions forward, Marco Kikia and Taro Dahlberg. Dahlberg now, will he have the position as, no, he has to go around a lapped car as he will go right behind, nose to tail, following the finished Marco Kikia, as John G. Hill looking to get on the inside of Jesus Pasilis for 14th position. He will have the position rather handedly as they get under power. This being the last strength of field race for John G. Hill in the Ligier, as after this the teams are reset. Everything is set back to zero in a 2 weeks time as Jesus Pasilis looks to counter coming onto the outside down Moraine straight into turn 5. We will see if he will go wide. No, he won't, as they'll make contact once. They'll knock each other straight. Some kind of lag happens as I don't believe their wheels interlock, but they did not chuck each other up into the air as they will continue. I believe they only did aero damage to each other as, as Nuno Maria continues to pull away. Juhorania will get caught up with a lapped car. I don't know if he made contact. His front end looks a-okay as Sam Doby will go around for P2. Lap 14 out of 24, 10 laps to go as he's now in second position as Bill Frazier now will also have issues with a lapped car, not guessing it correctly, go onto the inside of it and get hit. He seems to be okay, but that rear end clips that outside wall in something that would happen to me in the shadow car. Normally, that is something that happens to me as we'll look at Tony Klusterman, Tony Klusterman, and I believe that was Jesus Pasilis, as we'll look at Marco Kikia and Taro Dahlberg as Kikia looks to get on the inside, entering turn 5. He will have the position. Will Taro counter? No, he will think twice of it, as Pasilis is attacking John Hill. He goes wide, the exact same corner that they made contact. He'll think better of it now, wait for the straight, and here is the straight as they go up the massive uphill and going into turn 1. Will Jesus have the position on John G. Hill? John G. Hill very good at defending his position, always taking the proper line when defending all season long, as that powerful Ligier holding off that Ensign car going into turn 1, but Jesus has the line. Will he get under power correctly as John will cross, making his one move as Jesus will look to get under power coming out of turn 3 into 3A down Moraine sweep as John G. Hill, Canada corner, will spiral around. The tail end will lose out on him, put up a bunch of smoke, go into the dirt, kick up a lot of dust. He will not do any damage, which is very lucky. Normally when you lose at a Canada corner, you go wide into the tires as Mark Winfield goes off track, and Barry West will pick up another position, looking to turn this recovery drive into a great finish. About as great a finish as you can have for having a stop and go, as Barry West will go around Jesus Pasilis, as Pasilis' rear end will give out. Tires starting to fade away potentially. Tires getting too much heat in them potentially, as Barry will seem to have the position. Jesus will back out as the Terrell Team UK car starting to getting that position as Nuno Maria with the Sam Doby right behind P1, P2, both Williams cars, as Williams Grand Prix Engineering very happy with this. But are there team orders? I do not believe so. I believe they have at it, as of course there's no team orders, guys. Sam Doby will go to the inside going into turn 1. He will go into the inside and they'll go right in front of Nuno Maria. That is a great overtaking maneuver as he will get the position cleanly as Jesus Pasilis now under attack from the shadow car of Mark Winfield. Mark Winfield having a fantastic race, probably because I didn't show up, because normally whenever I show up, something horrible happens to him, either of my own doing or of just bad luck. So happy to help Mark, as Mark will make the position on Jesus Pasilis going into turn 5, as we'll look into 24 out of lap 24 as Sam Doby in the Williams car will finish just ahead of Nuno Maria. Both Williams crossing 1-2. Finishing in third is going to be Juhorania, I believe. as what a great finish for Sam Doby. As, yep, there he goes. Juhorinia followed very closely behind in the Brabham of Ardo Himaki, securing P3 for the Lotus in absence of Gernot Fritsche, as just a great finish for Sam Doby. I believe this is his first strength of field victory this season, and a great race to do it at, as he capitalizes on Nuno Maria's I don't know if he had damage or he was making too many mistakes, but it finally caught him, as Sam Doby, having finishing in second many times and third many times, finally gets his win. He, of course, I'm sure has been winning all season long in other races, but here in the strength of field race, he finally gets it, as Gernot Fritsche comes away with his championship. As we look at the casualty list almost, here we go. Salvatore Down, Bolden, Bas Slab, Jack Hinchman, Dick Hemdahl, Andrea Ventura, Sean Wiltshire, Eric Block, and Stuart Schmidt pretty much getting lost in those first couple of laps. As we look at the team standings here, Gernot Fritsche in the lead. As we'll look at the team standings, we'll go back to the other standings. As the Ligier Gitanes with Chadwick, Ventura, and Hill in first with 430 points, dominating the Williams team, who had a great finish with a 377. Just missing the point by 60 some odd points, and the Ram Viceroy team of Pavelski, Fraser, and Mangan finishing in third. We'll go back to the standings, the driver standings, as Gernot Fritsche having won with a 13:06. Almost 60 points ahead of his next competitor, Nuno Maria. Maria not able to defend his crown this season. The what-ifs of the races that he did not make, and also the what-ifs of Bathurst. The ghost of Bathurst coming to haunt him potentially at the strength of field race, as Ben R. Chadwick will pick up the final podium position in the final race of the season, finishing with an 11:62. Matt Pavelski finishing it with an 11:56. Very close, as Pavelski will go down into fourth. A fantastic season for him, as Sam Doby picked up a position on Andrea Ventura with that win, finishing in fifth position. Bill Frazier doing good, finishing in seventh, as John G. Hill in the 11th. Marco Kikia finishing out the top 10. And if we scroll down the list a little bit, you'll see me in 37th position is the best I've done, even though I had some races where we did horrible at, like Suzuka, where I got 5 points. But overall, just an amazing season. I may very well just sit here and have to talk at you guys for some time, just to get this all down on audio, as we will look forward onto the horizons. Frankly, this has been a great time with both myself and Gernot. We are going to be obviously getting busy as the summer comes around. This has been a great experiment, a great time had by both Gernot and myself. I don't see another 12 weeks of video production and commentary, as fortunately or unfortunately, you can't blame either of us. Certainly give your thanks to Gernot Fritsche for bringing these videos with help with the Nuno Maria. And I'm Cam Walsh, and that's it. That's the season. We're done. No more races. We're going to have a week 13. The BMW is going to be released. Circuit of the Americas is going to be on the service, and that is where we will start off season 2 of 2014. Many new faces like Dick Hemdahl and Taro Dahlberg, as I have to bring up the sheet for that. I apologize. Of course, I will get better with the names as they do make themselves known. Marcus Meyer, another name who has arrived, as we look to go into Season 2 with a full head of steam, a very full Classic Team Championship, and I hope that you all not only enjoy these videos, but support the Classic Team Championship and as a greater whole, the Lotus 79. as it does have a great community. And, well, I guess this is going to be it for now. So hopefully we will see you all soon. Stay safe out there, everybody, and happy iRacing.